Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? How do y'all feel? Everybody put this on this side. Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all feel this morning? YouTube, I got y'all up. Let me see, can I get this Facebook? How y'all doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning. How y'all feel this morning? I don't know. I have no clue. How y'all feel this morning? Good morning. How y'all feel? How's it going? How's life been treating you? I still can't find it. What kind of streaming software? I don't know what they're talking about. Like I have no clue. I can't pray and wrestle with this stuff, man. Like, why is this stuff like go back? Like, what is going on? This is crazy to me. Like, everything changes. Like, it's just, like, what am I supposed to do? The description. Like, wow. I don't know, y'all. I can't figure it out this morning. I don't know. Maybe I could do it over here. I don't know. YouTube, how y'all feeling this morning? Good morning. How y'all feel this morning? Good morning. How y'all doing this morning? I gotta figure it all out, y'all. Hey, I gotta figure it out. If I don't figure it out, who gonna be here to figure it out for me? I promise you, I don't have nobody on my team right now to figure this stuff out. I have to figure all these things out on a solo tip. And I promise y'all, it's gonna get done, and it's gonna get done according to the way it's supposed to get done. How y'all feel this morning? Good morning to all y'all. And you know what? I used to say in the land of the living. But at this moment, I don't know if we're really actually in the land of the living. I know one thing though, we are alive, but we might be in the land of the dying. I don't know. But y'all know, this is Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm here for no other reason than to provoke your thoughts and cause your mindset shift to happen in the atmosphere. And it's a beautiful space to be. I'm not here for no other reason but to, I guess, help shift the dynamic of our mindsets, of our thought processes, how we process data and information. And it's a beautiful thing to be here this morning. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. And I'm going to do it how I do it. I'm going to just do it how I do it. How about that? I'm going to do it exactly how it's supposed to be done. And so, I'm going to do it just that way because I don't have no other choice at this moment but to do it according to how I desire to do it. And so I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. And I just stopped by here for a quick moment in time. You know what I'm saying? We all passing through. But I actually stopped by here in a brief, quick moment in time just to share this one thought this morning as I got up this morning and I started my way. I don't know, this morning I just woke up fresh. I actually woke up just as soon as my eyes popped open, I jumped straight completely out the bed and started working out, doing abs. I just started working out and got up this morning just doing abs this morning, like I just was trying to take it out basically on my body. And as I proceeded to work out, it had to be about 6:45 this morning. I just jumped straight up out the bed and jumped straight into my feet. And just feel fresh this morning, feel rejuvenated, feel good, feel happy, feel, you know what I'm saying, like I ain't under no pressure. And sometimes it's a beautiful time in the morning when you feel good. You feel like you're not under no pressure. You don't feel like you're in pain. Your wrist ain't hurting. Your elbow ain't hurting. Your knee ain't hurting. You know what I'm saying? Your big toe ain't hurting. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful space to be. And I started thinking about some things, and I actually started to kind of like just, you know what I'm saying, go into my deep meditations. See, I'm vibing high here this morning. Let me cut this down just a little bit so I can get my train of thoughts together. But at the same time, I kind of like just went into my whole deep meditations and affirmations. And one thing came to my mind, and I really believe that this was the universe dropping this into my spirit. And he said, tell him I said it's going to work. Did y'all hear me? He said, tell them I said whatever they put their mind to, whatever ideas that they have that has came and surfaced to the forefront of your membrane, it was a reason why he crystallized that thought in your mind. And he crystallized that thought in your mind to tell you that whatever it is that you put your mind to, whatever, this is August 1st. This is the first day of August. And at the same time, he told me to tell you that whatever you put your mind to, whatever idea, whatever strategy plan, whatever marketing strategy, whatever effort, whatever energy, whatever creativity that you've put your mind to, he say, tell them it's gonna work. He ain't say nothing about it's going to. He didn't put GOINGTO. He say, tell them it's gonna, GONNA. It's gonna work. It's gonna work for you. Whatever you put your mind to this morning, whatever you put your mind to as we proceed into the rest of this year, we know we're in the second month of the second quarter. We're in the second month of the third quarter. My mistake. We're in the second month of the third quarter of the new year. And at the same time, he said, tell them I said it's gonna work. And I know that sometime I come here, even with my melanin shirt on, you know what I'm saying? My melanin shirt, you know what I'm saying? Showing my melanin in this atmosphere, because I was riding down yesterday, day before yesterday, I was riding down, just minding my own business. And he said, peel it back. And right at the light, I just peeled my top back. Right at the light, I peeled my top back on my car. I just peeled it back. And he said, take your hat off and take those glasses off and receive me through the sun. And y'all know, if anybody know me, y'all know that sometimes I kind of like, I don't really run from the sun, but I'm really, me and the sun, that's really not, you know what I'm saying, interacting like that there. And then other individuals around me on yesterday said, man, it's so hot outside. I said, but if you shift your dynamic, I told him, I said, if you shift your mindset and you do a mindset shifting within yourself, then it will not be as hot as you portray it to be. I said, because if you start to receive him, the SON through the SUN, then the mindset shift has the ability to happen. And so it's a beautiful space to be right now in the atmosphere where it's hot and it's a dry heat. I said, but that type of heat is what we need. He told me to take my glass. He said, take your glasses off and let the sun hit the back of your eyelids. And so I'm here on assignment this morning, Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, to tell somebody under the sound of my voice, it's going to work. Whatever you put your mind to, whatever marketing strategy you've been involved in, whatever effort that you're enduring, whatever energy that you've attached yourself to, whether it's a creative or well-structured account, or whether it's a well-structured business that you done tied into, that you done connected with through whatever source that you have did it. I'm telling you, he said to me to tell his children this morning, it's going to work. And so I'm here for every person that has established a business model, for every individual that has created a well-structured plan, and you put a well-structured plan in place. He telling me to tell you, under the sound of my voice, it's going to work. I just want you to know that when you connect it to the vibrations of that plan, when you connect it to the vibrations of that atmosphere, when you connect it to the vibrations of that environment that has been successful over the years, I don't care if it was Hobby Lobby. If you've invested in a place like that there, and that's a store that you like to go into, and you make the investments into a place such as Hobby Lobby, something simple as that. He said that by you tapping into, and if you shift your dynamic and you shift your mindset, that know that you're tithing, even though you're buying from that company, but you're tithing your money into that spot, then at the same time, the connections that you have put place, the seed that you have placed, even in an environment like Hobby Lobby, he said, tell them I said it's going to work. And so now I'm here on assignment this morning. Y'all know, listen, that me, y'all know I don't sit before his children, or I don't stand before his children and come with anything and out my mouth. If I don't have anything to say, then guess what? I most likely will not say it. I say I will, if I don't have anything to say, like I didn't yesterday, I most likely will not say it. And at the same time, he said, because you did it in faith, because you walked your path out in faith, and because you did it with a purity of heart, because you moved according to the power of your heart and your spirit was pure. And when you made that move, he said that tell them I said it's going to work. It's going to move. It's going to work because of the purity and the sincerity and the genuineness of your heart when you initially did it, when you initially signed your name on a dotted line. And so I'm here on assignment this morning. I know that sometime in this thing called life, I know sometime in this thing called life that we might even question our actions. After we already in it, after we done signed the dotted line, after we done moved into the moment by which, we made that conscious decision, whether it was let's say an emotional decision, or whether it was a practical decision. Maybe it was a well thought out decision that you made as you move forward. He says that whatever it was, by your heart being pure, by you having a genuineness in your heart to move upon the assignment. He said, by you having a pure heart, by you having the purity of heart, and by you walking in faith, and you did it while you was in a faith walk. He said, during that time, being that your heart was pure, then that's what's going to allow it to work on your behalf and in your favor. Because you, at that moment, you might even question it after you did it. You might have even wanted to rethink your thoughts after you did it. He said you wanted to recant after you did it. He said, but while the time that you did it, and during the time that you did it, it was pure in heart. Your heart was sincere. Your heart was genuine. He said, that's the reason why it was going to work. That's the reason why it's going to work, is because you did it in faith. You did it with a purity of heart. And so I'm here on assignment this morning, telling somebody under the sound of my voice that your spirit led you to invest. I said it was your spirit, man, that led you to invest and to tap into that company and to tap into that corporation and to tap into that vision and to tap into that mindset and then tap into that mindset shift, because you did it because you wanted to win. I said you did it with purity of heart because you wanted to win. And by you being sincere and pure in your investment, and while you being sincere and pure in your thoughts, as you move towards that mindset shift that was necessary in order to catapult and propel you into a new dimension, he said, by your heart being pure during the time that you originally signed on the dotted line, he said, that's the energy. That's the effort. He said, that's the reason why it's going to work. It's going to work because of your pure. You were pure in your mindset. And so I'm here on assignment this morning. I'm here to know that your spirit led you to invest, that you were led to embark upon that frequency. It's a frequency in the atmosphere that even when we walking in and out these stores, even when we walking in and out of Walmart, don't forget that there's a certain level of frequencies, that there's a certain level of success that we're investing in during the time. Even if we going to buy groceries, even if we going to Kroger's or Publix, then Publix been in session for years. Just Kroger's been in sessions for those for years. Walmart's been in session for years. But even though we're doing in the marketplace and we're making transactions in the marketplace, he said it tell them if they shift their mind to know that they're tithing what they've made and the money that they've made, they're putting a tithe in that spot, then we have access to that frequency. I said, we have access to the frequency. We have tapped into the frequency. We have to shift our understanding and our mindset and understand that that frequency that they're on in a successful business, by you supporting that business, that frequency, that effort, that vibration is upon your life. Ooh. And so when we walk and we walk consciously here in the Hourglass Era, I'm here for no other reason but to tell his people under the sound of my voice that the investment that you made in life, I said the investments that you've made in life that will ultimately catapult and propel you into a new dimension. It did it because of the faith and the security and the authority that you moved in with the purity of heart. He said, tell them I said it's going to work. And so I'm here on assignment this morning, y'all. Under every individual on the sound of my voice, I'm attaching and I'm spirit and I'm speaking wins. WINNNNNNNNNNNNN infinite ends over your life because of you being pure and because of the perspective by which you viewed it at the moment by which you signed on the dotted line. In faith, with a structured, well-structured account, with a well-structured mindset shift, with a well-structured thought process, in faith, it's going to work on your behalf. And so it might not look like it at the moment. Lord have mercy, who am I talking to this morning? Outside of myself. I say it might not look like it at the moment. Ooh-wee. But if you keep opening up your mouth, you keep walking towards your goals, you keep allowing the wind to stay at the forefront of your mindset. Don't look at what's happening around you. Don't look at what's happening all around you. Don't look at the L's that the enemy try to make you put the majority of your mindset towards the L. He said, but if you focus in on the W, he said, if you focus in on the W, you got more wins in your W column than you do L's in your loss column. He said, but even if it's 49-51, even if 51% wins and 49% losses, he said, if you focus more on the wins than you do the losses, he said, that's what's going to catapult and propel you into a newer dimension. And I know that it came through random acts of kindness because he spoke that into our spirits. He said, it's through random acts of kindness that's what's going to get you out of the financial dilemma that you're in right now. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here for no other reason but to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, don't question your actions because your actions was pure when you originally took on the assignment. I say, don't question your actions because your actions was pure and sincere and genuine when you first took on the assignment. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here for no other reason but to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, it's going to work. It's going to work in your favor. Stay the course. Stay on task. Stay, put your blinders on. Focus in on the assignment. And guess what? It's going to work. It's going to be victorious in your end. In the end, you win based on the purity of heart that you had when you first initially took on the assignment. And so I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am your health conscious coach. I am your intellectual content creator. And I'm here for no other reason but to let you know that when you did it in faith, and when you did it with a pure heart, you did it with a sincere, genuine heart, that's the energy that's going to cause it to work on your behalf and for you to be a winner in the end. He say, it's going to work. Tell them I said, and this has nothing to do with Mr. Kendrick B. Davis Sr. This has nothing to do with your thought-provoking specialist. This has nothing to do with who I am in the earth realm. He say, tell them I said it's going to work. And so I'm here on assignment. I'm here as a deliverer. I'm here as a messenger to the minds of the people that the universe said to me this morning as I sat on the edge of the bed and I meditated in my mind and I tapped into the spirit realm to let him to know to say, I'm here for you. I'm here to open my spirit up for you to pour into me and tell me whatever it is to say. I'll say it this morning. And so every individual under the sound of my voice, every individual that will hear this live or hear this session, I'm speaking in past your name, sir, past your name, ma'am. I'm talking to your DNA. I'm talking to the essence of you. He said, tell them I said it's gonna work. Whatever you put your ideas to, whatever marketing strategies you have ever tried that didn't work in the price, do it again, because this time it's gonna work. And he said that the effort and the energy and the creativity of the well-structured plan that you had in place before, it might have not worked at that time. He said, but revisit that plan. Maybe you might have to tweak the plan. Maybe you might have to tweak the assignment. Maybe you have to tweak it because it's going to work. You just got to do the necessary skill set. And so I'm here. I'm here, man. I'm here for every individual on the sound of my voice right now, as a messenger, as a mailman, as a person that heralds and uses his fifth chakra into the atmosphere. I said, this is our fifth chakra. When you speak, it's the chakra of communicate, the area of communication with clarity. It's the area of communication. Your fifth chakra is the area of communication with clarity and understanding and comprehensiveness. And so I'm here on assignment this morning to tell somebody to herald. Herald your ideas into the atmosphere. I say herald your mindset shifts into the atmosphere. Get them out your body into the atmosphere through vocal words into the atmosphere, because when the atmosphere hear your voice and the authority that's in your voice, guess what? He's gonna reward you, if you will, for you being obedient to heralding your voice into the atmosphere. Continue to do the work, my brother. I said, my sister, continue to do the work. Continue to put your blinders on. Don't let the distractions of this world and the distractions in this system that's designed to keep you in a low vibrational atmosphere or a low vibrational intellect. Move forward in high vibrations on the alkaline side of thought. And so at the same time, I'm here for no other reason, y'all. I promise you, on everything I love, I'm here for no other reason to tell somebody that we live in the Hourglass Era. This is the era by which he told me to demonstrate, orchestrate, captivate, cultivate, allow people to understand that the era that we live in right now is being cognizant of the pH in your body. He said that the 0 is at the bottom, 14 is at the top, 7 is neutral. One number under 7 is 6, and one number above 7 is 8. And in this position, this is neutral. But in order to get from a low vibrational mindset into a high vibrational mindset, there has to be a paradigm shift. That happens in the atmosphere, that happens in your thoughts. It's all based on your thoughts. That's what's going to catapult and propel you into the new dimension. Because the dimension that we're in right now, whatever frequency you're on, whatever vibration you're on, whatever assignment you are on, it's a frequency. And at the same time, we're reaching higher within that same dimension. He said, but when you tap into the new dimension, it becomes the floor. It was the ceiling in the lower dimension, but it becomes the floor in the higher dimension. And so we're still reaching. And so I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, if you put your mind to it, if you put your thoughts to it, if you put your paradigm shifts to it, if you create the strategy plans and the tools that needs to be done in order to shift, to manifest the shift in the atmosphere through your words and through your speaking words and through your vibrations and through your inclinations and through your elevations of thought. He said, tell them I said this morning, it's going to work. I promise you. He said, tell them. I said, okay, I don't have no choice but to stand here and be obedient. Because on October 15th, 2022, the universe said, open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my children. And I can tell y'all right now, I had no other platform to talk to at that moment but Facebook. Now he's opening up YouTube, and now he's opening up TikTok, and now he's opened up IG, the Hourglass concepts on IG. And so I'm here on assignment. I'm here to tell you that every idea, every marketing plan, every marketing strategy, every effort, every energy, every assignment, every creativity, every structure that you have placed to the forefront of your mind. Did you hear me? It can't be on the backside of your membrane at this moment. He said, tell them to bring it to the forefront of their minds and ponder, be aware, stay alert, be conscious, be cognitive of what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish in the atmosphere. And he said, when you do that, it's going to work because of the purity and the sincerity of your heart. Because of the purity and the sincerity by which at the moment you made that conscious decision to move or to pay or to tithe or to invest, if you will. The investment through the purity of mind and the purity of thought. When you first made this, when you first agreed to the assignment, he said, tell them I said it's going to work. And so I'm here this morning to tell every individual in the sound of my voice, it's going to work in your favor. Don't give in. Don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. Don't regress. Don't back up out the scene. Don't cower it in. Don't lower your shoulders. It's chin up and chest out time. Did you hear what I said? I said it's chin up and chest out time. No matter what the struggle is, no matter what it may look like, no matter what the situation or the circumstance may be viewed as, by your heart being pure and by you doing it and you making the investment with a purity of heart, that's the energy, that's the effort, that's the frequency, that's the reason why it's going to work. Because you was sincere when you took on the assignment, my brother. I said you was genuine when you took on the assignment, my sister. When you did what had to be done at the moment by which it had to be done to save a soul, to save the person that reached out to you and say, Daddy, I can't do Miami no more. Ooh-wee. And I say, son, I'm coming. In spite of, I'll be there. Give me a week and I'll be there for you. My heart was pure. The assignment was real. And that's the reason why it's going to work. Because when you do it at the moment by which you're being tested at that time, you cannot reach the testimony part until you have been through the force furrow letters of that whole word. You got to go through the test, my brother. Test. You got to go through the mess, my sister, in order to have a message. You can't reach a message without going through the mess. And you can't reach the testimony without going through the test. And so I'm here this morning to tell every individual, pass your name. I'm talking now into the very essence of who you are as a person in the earth. This is universal conscientiousness. And I'm telling you that the reason why I even have this morning's hurts, it's a God hurts that y'all listen to in the atmosphere right now this morning. It's a certain hurts, it's a certain frequency in the atmosphere that we can tap into as humans with melanated skin. That we can tap into these certain frequencies and vibrations in the earth. And he said, tell them, tap in, allow your energy, allow your efforts, allow your ideologies, allow your ideas, allow your marketing strategies, allow your plans, allow your tools, allow your concepts, allow your principles to come to the forefront of your mind through thought. Keep them there. Manifest them into the atmosphere through your mindset. And at the same time, by you being pure in heart, by you being well structured in your concepts, in your narratives, and your ideologies, and your ideas. He said, tell them I said it's gonna work. And so I'm here, y'all. Call me, reach out, tap in. There's a certain energy in the atmosphere right now. But you have to be conscious and tap into that energy. You have to have a mindset, a made-up mind, that no matter what happens, no matter what it may look like, no matter what it may seem, your victory is at the end of your obedience. I say your victory, your win is at the end of your obedience. Continue to be obedient, my brother. My sister, continue to be obedient. Continue the assignment. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't throw in the towel. Don't regress. Don't do a setback. Continue to move forward in the atmosphere. Continue to sow into the atmosphere through your spoken word. I say continue to speak life over dying situations. Continue to speak life over dead circumstances. Will these dry bones live? Yes. Yes, they can live. Yes, they will live. It's all through thought. It's all through you moving forward. It's all through continuous vibrations. It's all through the continuous frequencies that you tapped into with that purity of heart when you initially said, yes, I'll do it. That's the reason why it's going to be victorious. That's the reason why you will win. That's the reason why there's no other options in the atmosphere, because your heart was pure when you initially took on the assignment. And so I'm here for no other reason this morning. I'm here for no other reason this morning but to tell somebody under the sound of my voice, it's gonna work. Gonna. It's gonna work in your favor. And so I'm thankful this morning. I'm praising him this morning. I'm lifting him up. I'm gonna magnify his holy name because he gave me this assignment. And I possess the qualities needed to be successful. You got to say this for yourself. Ooh-wee. Let the weak say I'm strong. And so I know that every individual under the sound of my voice has a certain level of strength about themselves. And so you have to say this from yourself, my sister. I say, you're going to have to say this for yourself, my brother. I can't speak for you and you can't speak for me. But this word this morning say, I possess the qualities needed to be successful. Everything happening now is happening for the greater good. Ooh-wee. I say everything that's happening now is happening for the greater good. I look at all challenges and obstacles as opportunities, and I overcome them with ease. And repeat that again. I say, I look at all challenges. You got to say this for yourself. I look at all challenges and obstacles as opportunities, and I overcome them with ease. I have a limitless ability to conquer my challenges, and I have infinite potential to succeed. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. And so we have to feel it. We have to know it. We have to understand it. We have to comprehend it. We have to believe it. We have to achieve it. We have to move forward in it. We have to bring it to the forefront of our minds, and it'll manifest in the natural. We have to bring it outside of ourselves and bring it into the natural through thought, through our elevations, through our inclinations in the earth, through our vibrations, through our frequencies, through our energies. They are all for the taking. And so let the weak say I'm strong. I said, let the weak say I'm strong. Ooh-wee. I said, let the weak say I'm strong. And I promise you everything is going to be okay. It's going to manifest in the atmosphere because you believed it, because you were pure, because of you made the investment, and because you took on the assignment. I said you took on the assignment. Don't get blurred in the middle of the assignment. Don't let your visions get distracted in the middle of the assignment. Don't get distorted, and don't let your spirit be destroyed. Ooh-wee. I don't know who I'm talking to this morning. I say in the middle of the assignment, don't let your visions be distracted. Don't get distorted. And don't let your spirit get distraught. That you possess the qualities needed to be successful. Everything happening now is happening for the greater good. And that you look at all challenges and obstacles as opportunities. And that you will overcome them with ease, my brother. You'll overcome them with ease, my sister. Be mindful, because you have limitless ability to conquer your challenges. I said you have limitless abilities to conquer your challenges. And you've already have been possessed with infinite potential to succeed. And so I'm here this morning to tell somebody on the sound of my voice, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I said it's gonna work. Ooh, you know what you're talking. You know. You know. I said you know. And so I'm here, my brother. I'm here, my sister, telling you that everything that you've sown into the atmosphere, you will reap the results of. You've sown goodness. You've sown mercy. You've sown money. Ooh-wee. And by the substantial amount of money that you've sown into the atmosphere, you're going to be rewarded quadruple. Ooh-wee. It wasn't triple. He didn't say triple. He just said quadruple the amount that you've invested in your time, in your energy, in your efforts. This 1 hour that I give y'all in the 9 o'clock hour, Monday through Thursday, yeah, it will be quadrupled in my life because of our obedience. Because we were obedient, we were obedient and we were pure in heart when we initially took on the assignment. That's the reason why it's going to work. So I'm thankful this morning. I'm grateful. I'm overwhelmingly gratified. Yes, I am. It's going to work in your behalf. It's going to work in your favor. Yes, it will. You've sown and you've connected to the vibrations. Yeah. And it was pure when you initially took on the assignment. And so our actions, our energies, our frequencies, it's going to be honored by the universe because of the purity of heart that we tapped into when we initially signed on the dotted line. When we initially put forth the vast variety of effort to win, you're going to win. And it's going to work. Continue to press forward. Continue to understand that everything happening now is happening for the greater good. Yes, it is. That we're going to look at every challenge, every obstacle as an opportunity to catapult and propel ourselves into a new dimension, If you look at that challenge and an obstacle as a springboard, did you hear me? I said, if you look at that challenge and that obstacle as a springboard, that's going to catapult and propel you into a new dimension. When you hit it with velocity, hit it with force, hit it with intentionality. Be intentional, and it's going to work. We have what we need. We have infinite potential in the earth. Did you hear me? I said we have infinite potential in the earth because we've tapped into infinite wisdom, infinite understanding, infinite comprehension, infinite intelligence. And so we have infinite potential to succeed. We have that. We already possess it. Tap into yours as I tap into mine. You can't tap for me, and I can't tap for you. We have to tap into our own. That's why our fingerprints are different. That's why nobody else's fingerprint is like yours. Ooh-wee. That's the reason why we have to tap into it for ourselves. We have infinite potential to succeed. And by you doing it with a pure heart, and you understand it's for the greater good, it's going to work. That's my word for this morning. That's my assignment. That's my session. Y'all know I call these sessions because I have a master's degree in clinical psychology and a master's degree in ministry. And I'm here on assignment with the keys to the universe with evolved conscientiousness. That's my assignment, y'all. The keys to the universe is a universal conscientiousness. That's why I say konnichiwa to all my Japanese people. Salve, sayo to everybody that's Italian. Guten Tag for Germany. Bonjour for French-speaking people. Hola for Portuguese and hola for Spanish. I'm here. Assalamu alaikum. That's all a part of the assignment. We are all his people. It's universal. We. So I'm here this morning with the keys to the universe, with evolved conscientiousness, saying that it's going to work, and it's going to be favorable if you remain obedient to the assignment. I said if you remain, I say if you remain. But maybe I should change that into since we're going to remain obedient to the assignment. Failure is not even an option. I said failure is not even an option. We have no other choice because of our being attached to infinite potential. We have no other choice but to succeed in this thing called life. And so I'm thankful this morning. I'm grateful that y'all tapped in with me. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I remember a time in my life that I would never say that. I would have never said my first and last name. But I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health-conscious coach. Coach you into healthy thoughts, healthy mindsets, healthy shifts in the atmosphere. The atmosphere was shifted already through the pandemic. And if you didn't shift with the atmosphere, then guess what? You were left behind. And so the atmosphere shifted. And so we all had to shift in the atmosphere with the shift that happened globally, universally in the atmosphere. And so we made the paradigm shifts. We moved with the atmosphere. We didn't stay stagnated because of infinite wisdom and infinite potential. He moved us and we shifted. And he said, open up the laptop and talk to the minds of my people. That was a shift that happened within me in the atmosphere. And not one time could I have said no. And my heart was pure. Still is to this day. Still obedient. Still cognizant. Still aware. I haven't forgotten. And so this is my assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health-conscious coach. I'm your intellectual content creator. I'll create intellectual content. That's my assignment. And so I'm thankful and I'm grateful. And I don't take it for granted. I don't take it lightly. And I'm here. I'm here. I said I'm here and I ain't going nowhere until he say so. And so I'm thankful and I'm grateful this morning. I made it to an hour. I was told y'all I'll never give you an hour. This is 1 hour of my understanding. It's 1 hour of my tithe, if you will, into the minds of the people. I pay a tithe every morning into the minds of the people to cause us to shift into universal understanding of nature, natural things. Go put your feet in some green grass. Take your shoes off. Remove those hats off your head, blocking the sun. Take them shades off your eyes so the sun can tap into the SON can come through the SUN. We told, he said, peel it back and unravel yourself from hiding from me. Connect with me through the natural resources, the SUN. I took my hat off, I peeled my top back, took my shades off, and rode with the natural sun. I got to that stoplight. I just closed my eyes and let the sun hit the back of my eyelids, absorb through my DNA, all the way down to my DNA. He said, connect with me through the SUN. I was like, okay. And so that's just where I am right now. I got to go put my feet and connect with the nature, connect with natural sources of rehabilitation and therapy through the natural way. Yeah. You see a patch of green grass in your backyard, take your shoes off and just rub, and take your socks off and just rub your feet in that green grass. Just rub your feet, connect with nature. They're trying to get us away from where we supposed to be. Connect with nature and see the difference of how you feel when you come out of nature, because you tap into his source, and that's his stuff. Trees is his stuff. Water running down through a stream is his stuff. Connect with it, barefooted, in nature. You'll understand the tap in. You'll understand the energy that he comes to the table with through his stuff. And so I'm here this morning. Y'all, I feel free. I feel right. I feel vibrant. I feel good. All right, y'all. I released everything that I had in me. I made it to the hour. And so I'm here. I'm here with y'all. I thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. Gather around the table of your own thoughts. I say gather around the table of your own thoughts. Not the thoughts of man, not the thoughts of these governmental systems and things that they have in place, you and pushing you down narratives and just bringing you all the way down into these little lower vibrations. No, tap into, he's already in you. Tap into you and you'll find him. Ooh-wee. And so I'm thankful and I'm grateful this morning. I am Kendrick B. Davidson. I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Y'all be blessed.